Hey guys, in this video, I talked to Jared from Radical Trivia. Check out his channel, by the way, linked in the description below, because there's a lot more parts of the interview I did with him on his channel. He interviews a lot of other martial arts too. Really great channel, great guy. But anyway, this is part of an interview I did. The main thing is going to be posted on his channel. And we talk about my upcoming fight with Jimmy Justice. And make sure to stay until the end because I will give you the latest updates regarding the Jimmy Justice fight and everything else. But this is related to like the training I'll be doing with like some real legends.
Now, as far as preparation for the fight, and what I really want to get into, and what I've been wanting to do for a long time, is just like focus on boxing. So, luckily, because of the YouTube channel, I've met so many great people. I mean, I was training with Don the Dragon Wilson, like in California. Anytime I visit my brother, I could train with Don Wilson, which is amazing. And then, anytime I'm in Philly, I train with Tim Witherspoon, and that's going to be the bulk of the camp, is training with Tim. Because if any of you guys, you need to watch, and you could see the whole fight on YouTube. Tim Witherspoon versus Larry Holmes, and this was when Larry Holmes was a champion. Like nobody, especially heavyweights, fights like Tim anymore, man. Like his defense is ridiculous with the Philly shell, and people just think, oh, that's the Philly shell. You're doing that. It's like, I mean, just at its surface, at a basic level, you can say, okay, kind of, but the way Tim describes it, it's a concept, it's a philosophy. There's way a lot of layers to it, man. And if you watch that fight on YouTube, you'll be like, man, heavyweights just do not move like that. They like, even his trainer, a guy named Slim, nobody could hit that guy. Like he's just too, like nobody could hit him, So yeah. I'm really gonna build some like crazy defense with Tim, and that's what I'm gonna do to knock out Jimmy. And going back to Jimmy Justice, because obviously I'm gonna look for the counters off of that defense, But going back to Jimmy, it's going to be basically one of three fights. It's either going to be a K1 kickboxing match in Dubai, which that would be the preferred thing because it'd be for a vacant world kickboxing title at 176 pounds. Yeah. So that'd be amazing. I could say I'm a quote world kickboxing champion after that. Whereas I told Don Wilson that on the phone, he's like, no, you wouldn't be Don's the 11-time world kickboxing champion, right? Yeah, so he's like, no, you wouldn't be a world champion kickboxer, but you would be a kickboxing title holder. Like you would have to defend that title numerous times to claim you're world kickboxing champion. And I said, Don, I'm doing movies now, so for marketing, I'll still call myself the world kickboxing champion.
Oh, before I get to the latest updates, guys, click the link. Check out the only supplements that I use if you want to get massive recovery right after the workouts. You need the highest quality whey protein, not some cheap junk you might get at Walmart or something, but click the link. I only use First Form products for a reason. I am literally in the best shape of my life because of that. And obviously the diet, the training, the discipline, everything else. These supplements do help. Okay, so the latest update with Jimmy Justice. We were really hoping to fight at the end of November, and that was going to be a K1 kickboxing match in Dubai. Unfortunately, that is off the table, and it's been moved to, I believe, January 27th. There's no reason why it shouldn't happen then. Date got shifted, whatever. It is what it is. Kind of disappointing, but it actually gives me more time to prepare, so it's not the worst thing. So I'll give a lot more updates and information as that day gets closer. Now, Jimmy, obviously, he's disappointed. He doesn't want to wait around, and I can't blame him. Like I like to be active. I like to be doing stuff. It sucks just sitting on the sideline. He's got another fight October 22nd. Click the link, support it, pay for it, watch it. I'm rooting for him because I want him to win. It's in my best interest because he's already got a win coming off of a guy in the BKFC earlier this year in March. Great TKO stoppage. He wins against this guy. This is, I believe, for a belt. It just adds to like his momentum and everything else, and it sets up the big fight that I'm going to have with him in January. So the only reason why I'm not fighting Jimmy on October 22nd, by the way, is because I'm still in the middle of filming Bloodstorm, which is really incredible. Check out the Instagram page, Bloodstorm Movie, also linked in the description below. Everything's going really great. But literally, I'll still be filming at that date, I believe, in Oklahoma. We got like an amazing sequence we're going to shoot over there, and a lot of the other film, a lot of that film has already been shot in Northern California. So anyway, that is why I'm not fighting Jimmy on October 22nd, because I'm going to be still filming the movie that I'm working on, and then Jimmy obviously doesn't want to just sit on the sideline, so he wants to be active. That's a good thing. Let's hope he wins that fight, but regardless, support Jimmy, watch the fight. I'm going to be rooting for him. You guys should too, and it's going to set me and Jimmy up for a really exciting match come late January, I think the 27th. but I'll give more updates as that date gets closer.